What is going on, guys? It is your boy Beagers, and we're here for another reaction video from Yong Tails, and he is attempting another Nuzlocke. I went ahead and did a reaction video with my man Sanak another time of Yong Tails for his very first Pokemon Nuzlocke, and now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at his next one. I hope you guys are excited because I'm thrilled and ready for this next one.
After attempting my first Nuzlocke-ish thing and winning like a total boss, I decided it was time to take a vacation. And what better place than the Alolan Islands? I've never been, and it sounds like a great time. So I packed my things, kissed my Galarian Pokemon goodbye, and took the next Wailord out. Goodbye, stress and death, and Alola to rest and relaxation.
Sure.
No! I've heard the cries of your sons. You will assemble another bug team,
what the heck?
and you will become the Lola's first champion. It's another Nuzlocke, baby. Now go forth. Here's your starter.
Why does this feel like Legends Arceus all over again, except in the Alola region?
No. There is no way I'm going to subject myself to that again.
You'll get a chance to capture a very powerful bug Pokemon if you do.
Now hang on, that's interesting. Okay, fine, but I'm not taking the seal. Let's go, Dwoople. And with that, my blind Pokemon Ultra Moon Nuzlocke.
So he decided to do Ultra.
You don't know what a Nuzlocke is and need me to explain it? Well, that's impossible. Anyways, Route 1 was chocked full.
That's 100% true, though. Every single person at this point knows what a Nuzlocke is in one way, shape, or form. And if you really don't know, you can check out all the videos on my channel or on anyone else's channel for that matter of fact, including Sanak, Caleb, or Rebel Trainer. On to the video!
Full of bug Pokemon, so already my team was looking pretty good. We got Dwoople the Rowlet, Grubhub the Grubbin, Lenny the Ladybug, and Harry the Caterpie. Riding high, nothing can...
No. I know my Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster that is a dual monster that does not belong in Pokemon, just like Digimon.
Stop this unstoppable force. Apparently my Galarian champion credits didn't transfer because before I could even start my journey, I had to go to trainer school first. It was so insulting. Like, do you even know who I am? And don't you dare say James. So I beat 4 trainers, including wiping the floor with this preschooler's Metapod in the classroom. The teacher just standing there like, yeah, this is fine. But before I could leave, the principal called me to her office. I love this so much already.
Come on in. I hear you've been picking on little children and their Pokemon.
Emily, what are you doing here?
Silence, punk! Now get wrecked!
She challenges me to a Pokemon battle using
Mommy, sorry?
only one Pokemon. Except this one Pokemon was like the worst matchup possible. A Litten. Not only was
that is a vicious kitty,
but also against every single member
that
of
proves
my
every
team.
reason why I like dogs over cats.
An absolute bloodbath. And all that was left was the smell of charred bugs and barbecued chicken.
You see
my journey was over.
You saw the Rowlet, right? The burnt Rowlet.
My self-esteem was shot.
You lost.
Like,
what is this?
So much, and I fought so many tougher foes, and yet I am defeated by a total scrub. Is this what it's like to be Ash Ketchum? So there you have it, everyone. That was my long overdue Pokemon Ultra Moon Nuzlocke. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment. Wow, what an amazing video. Best video of the year, honestly. Buy that merch, roll the credits, and I'll see you in another 3 months. Don't say anything. Come on, Popsicle. I actually wanted you the entire time. Anyway, so actually, welcome to my blind Pokemon Ultra Sun
love this!
Moon Nuzlocke. Never heard of it. A lot has happened already, so let me get you up to speed. I got a brand new dream team. Popsicle the Poplio, Dubby the Ladybug, Precious the Caterpie, and DoorDash the Grubbin. I met Professor Kukui, who signed me up to take part in the
So we're still doing the bugs.
I saved a girl named Lily and her companion Nebby from a bunch of angry Spearows. Okay, well, actually, the bridge we were standing on collapsed, and then we ended up being saved by a mysterious island guardian Pokemon, and it gave me a Z power ring, so that was pretty cool. I met my rival. He already had a name, but from now on, we're just gonna call him Jagger Jim Bob Chow, because it's cooler. And we're gonna be great rivals until the end of time.
Triple J. All right.
But I crushed him in our first
Guys, get rid of the Pichu!
I finally get my revenge on Emily, which brings us to full circle. So, yeah. Pretty eventful first day, if you ask me. Onwards! Route 2. Wumples the cutie fly joins my team and we proceed to the Verdant Cavern, home to my
Trial
very first
1.
trial. Instead of gym leaders and badges, there are powerful totem Pokemon.
Which I think was an amazing addition to Pokemon. Just saying, that's just me. I thought this was an amazing idea. It just didn't follow through very well.
Guarding special stones. We beat them, then we can have the stone. Very simple. And first trial on our list was Totem Gumshoes.
If this is how the totem Pokemon looked, no one, I repeat, no one would have been upset. No one would have been upset. This looks like a mega, is it Yongoose? He just...
DoorDash smacked him with a bunch of mud slaps so he couldn't hit us at all. Precious knocked him out with sleep powder, and then Dubby punched him in his sleep. A lot.
All right, I have a new
Dubby, we gotta work out more.
liking
the first
for
trial is complete,
bug Pokemon
nonetheless.
at this point
Professor
so far.
Kukui meets me outside to show me how to use the Z Crystal Ring, but not that this one is of any use to me. Lily apparently has this tendency to get lost and wandered off, so it was up to me to go find her on Route 3. We eventually do find her in the meadow, but Nebby just keeps running away from us. And when we do catch up to it, I'm challenged to a battle by this futuristic robot guy named Dulce, who's a member of the Ultra
Recon Squad.
Well, his for foul looks like it could use a real super effective punch to the face. Do it, Dubby.
You did say he needed to work out. Oh my gosh.
And thus the first blood of the Nuzlocke. Pushing forward, we ran into none other than Jagger Jim Bob Jow. He too finished his trial and felt like he could take me on, but you know what? I just lost Dubby and I just wasn't in the mood, so I showed him no mercy. Let's keep this thirst for revenge going and take on the big.
But you have Butterfree. You got Butterfree. You got Butterfree. This should be a
were fighting types,
walk in the park.
No real concern with Precious and Wumples taking the lead. I actually had no idea that fairy types were super effective against fighting types, so it's just another one of those fairy matchups that makes no sense. But regardless, victory was in hand, and the next island of Akala waits. Heya City is where we do some sightseeing, shopping.
Hold on, that art, everything about this man is just, this man and his team do amazing jobs on this. I just have to point that out.
Evolving, and then I head over to Paniola Town where I square off once again against my rival, old Jim Bob here, like some old western. Draw! Haha! Too slow, bub.
Whoa!
I passed out from drinking too much moo moo milk, and when I woke up, I found this fun little bunch known as Team Skull and Gladion, who challenges me to a fight. He didn't give me too much trouble, so we're good. And look at that.
There you go.
Time for my second trial.
All right, second trial.
Hill.
So far, so good. Only one.
That is one big water spider. This was actually a pretty tough fight.
Oh, I wanted him to say, and I won it!
Boosted Bubble Beam and Aurora Beam. Like, how did that even happen? Also, I forgot to mention that in addition to the powerful giant monster,
I want to battle like,
you also have to
if I have to
on
work with
its
bug
horn,
Pokemon,
because
I want to do that.
on this island, 2v1 is considered fair. So that definitely sucked,
true.
but we managed.
That's
I had
100%
Popsicle
true.
distracted so that way I could heal up DoorDash again. I made the switch, and I finished Rakwanid off. Insane to think that we
Holy
actually survived that unscathed, but now I have Mr. Munchie. And thank goodness too, because the next trial was on a volcano with Alolan Marowak. Good
These
job,
guys look
Oh my
amazing.
gosh, the third trial with Lurantis, that was like super annoying. It was supposed to be a simple bug to grass.
Not that
matchup,
one.
but all this bug imposter did was heal itself nonstop with its ally, who, guess what, also healed it. Eventually, a few hours later, we do beat it.
Sounds
and
about
I
right.
found a pincer I named Stud. What's behind that rock? I'm not really sure, but I'm probably gonna come back here. Hello?
Which nobody, or at least me, ever remembers to go back to that trial and push that rock.
Oh, hey, Professor. There's a giant wormhole that just opened up. Oh, you mean the large crack in the sky? Yeah, I see that. Hold on, I'm gonna have to call you back. I think some pigtail lady wants to fight me. Anyways, with that taken care of, it was time for the second grand trial with Kahuna Olivia. She uses rock-type Pokemon, which, are usually pretty strong against bugs.
Yeah.
Unless the bugs attack first and no water and grass moves, which I did. That said, her Lilith became way
To be fair,
too
your
strong
starter
by
is not even
stacking
a
up
bug
some
type,
ancient
so
power boosts.
does
Basically, it
help.
put my entire team in a bad spot. I didn't think it was that fast yet, so I sent in Wumples to quickly finish it off, but oh, I was wrong. He couldn't take another hit, and the Lily will for sure attack first.
Yo,
I had
the
to take
vicious-
this opportunity,
it's like-
so I'm sorry.
What was that?
But his sacrifice opened
Five
the
Nights at
path
Freddy. That's
to
the
victory.
game I'm thinking of.
Not long after mourning the loss of another fallen teammate, I
That's
received
a
an
big
invitation
one.
from a mysterious bug-looking man to come to a special island. So I hop on a ferry and I travel to Ether Paradise, which is actually not an island, but just a large floaty thing. There we meet President
Is it
Lumine, Lusamine. I listen to her spiel about building the island to be a safe haven / utopia for all Pokemon. And then this giant alien jellyfish just randomly
Which looks
appears,
like a
and
bug.
Of all people,
Sort
I
of.
have to fight it. I
More
don't
like an
even
octopus.
know
Squid.
what is good against
word.
this thing. So, everyone attack! Well, that worked. Answer me, you stupid jellyfish. Where's your bug friend? Who sent you? It didn't answer me, but we did later learn about a Pokemon called Alpharad, who is evil and wants to consume all light on this planet. But who cares about that? Because it's on to the next island and my fourth trial. Let me tell you, that one.
He's flying through this a little bit.
Even more than the last
With
one.
somewhat
This
of ease.
Spiky puffball kept protecting itself with bounces and spiky shields while his buddy Skarmory spammed spikes and torment. The only super effective moves I had was Stud's Brick Break, but he could probably get one shot by a bounce and DoorDash's Dig, which fortunately is just not that great to begin with.
Nope.
DoorDash would use Dig, but then the Togedemaru would use Bounce, the Dig misses, Skarmory would then use Torment, so I can't use Dig again, and oh look, there goes a chunk of DoorDash's health. You guys suck! Mr. Munchie was the tankiest member I had, so he chipped away
but he's
at
a
the
water
health bar
type,
as best he
why?
could, and he was able to protect against some of the bounces, but unfortunately, he did end up getting critted. Precious came out on the spiky battlefield and sustained heavy damage, but in her last moments, she managed to put the Togedemaru to sleep, ultimately giving DoorDash the opportunity we needed and landed the final blow. We completed the ridiculous
Holy
trial
crap!
at heavy cost. This island is awful. You know, this was supposed to be a chill and relaxing thing, but instead, it's an island of death and anguish. Precious and Mr. Munchie.
Oh my
No! Okay, well, after that fiasco, I had to really rethink my approach. to this whole
Arachnid
challenge. I
is
have lost way too many
amazing.
good Pokemon, and I'm barely like
Cutiefly,
halfway through my
Butterfree,
trials.
like those
My
are
current
pretty
reserve of
good
usable
Pokemon.
was yeah, not so great. So I had to take some time to do a bit more research on the island and see what I might have missed, and hopefully I can bolster the team. I evolved a Pineco I named Gumball and revived a Claw Fossil to get Spike the Anorith. I'm gonna save you for later. I arrive at a secret garden place and meet Guzma, a fellow bug
I gotta
fanatic
watch for
fan.
that. Gotta
We'd
watch for
totally
that.
be best friends, but unfortunately, he's also Team Skull's leader. And yeah, me and Team Skull aren't on the best of terms. Professor Gakui is also there for some reason, and he just tells Guzma straight up that I'm better than him. I mean, hey. So understandably, Guzma
Have you been to the
disagreed,
Galar
and he
region?
challenged me to a battle.
Just saying.
This island isn't big enough for two bug lovers. Bring it, Bug Eyes! Guzma's infamous Golisopod comes
he
out
could have-
first, but my Gumball
didn't even
is a
dawn
super
on me
tank,
that
so
he
his
could have
Golisopod couldn't
Golisopod.
do anything to him. Oh, your sucker punch failed. Oh, what a sucker. His Masquerain, though, was actually a lot stronger than I thought. Almost knocked Gumball out. But thank goodness for Popsicle. After that, I took a slight detour on Route 8 to pick up
There he
Magneto,
is!
the Wimpod, and on our way to our next trial, DoorDash finally evolves into a Vikavolt at a power plant. Protect the Nebby. What? In Taboo Village, we went to
Protect
meet the
the
next
Nebby.
captain at the Ether's house.
That just makes me think of Demon Slayer. Protect the Nezuko! No!
But intruders! Sick 'em, Yungoose! What? The captain named Acerola returns, and then she sends me over to an abandoned superstore for
Which
the
was
next
by
trial
far
against
my
Mimikyu.
favorite trial of all.
This was an
of all of
interesting
them.
fight
By
because
far my
I
favorite
had
trial.
no idea what was super effective against Mimikyu. But that's why we have Gumball, who tanked everything, chipped away at the Mimikyu, and DoorDash swooped in and delivered the final blow. I got a delivery for a Thunderbolt to the base! Trial. We come back to the Ether
This
house
is
and
such
I find
an
out that
anime
Team Skull
arc
kidnapped
of
Yungoos,
all-
and if I wanted it back, I'll have to
Of
travel
all
to
time. I love
Oaktown
this.
alone.
I love this so much. I always love these
Why
animations.
they would take some child's Yungoos is beyond me. Like, look, there's literally a Wildwood right there.
Yeah.
En route to Potown on Route 16, I caught a Rabombi and named it Pollen. Now, before any of you start writing in the comments, "Whoa, John, that's cheating, because you already got one, man. You're a monster." I caught its pre-evolution, alright? So while I can't can't catch another cutie fly. I can catch its evolution because I haven't done that yet, so shut up. Anyways, outside of Po Town, there is
Loopholes.
this mysterious guy named
Loopholes.
Nanu,
I
who
like
tells me
it.
not to
I like
go
the loophole.
inside, but I ignore him. Team Skull goons are everywhere, but my Pokemon are too strong for that. About it. We eventually reach Guzma once again, and just like our last encounter,
Don't you- no, no.
DoorDash easily
Animal
took
violence.
out Guzma's Pokemon, but this time it was
Bye-bye.
his Golisopod versus my Tanjiro. What a fierce rivalry.
I love this. I love this.
That I'll win. Guzma is defeated, and I take back the
That's
Yong.
awesome!
When I get back to Ether's house,
Oh my
however,
gosh.
I find out that my entire journey was just
We've
a
been
distraction so that Team Skull could come back and kidnap Lily and Nebby. You didn't protect the Nebby! Guess we gotta go get him back. Gladeon has a feeling that Lily
I
was
could just,
taken
I
to
could just imagine playing dodgeball with the fortress. Gosh, that would hurt.
Ether Island, so Gladeon, Jagger, Jim Bob Jow, and I took a ferry to get there. Before we could leave, Nanu appears and reveals himself to be the island's kahuna. Nanu? More like Nani? Okay, yeah, that's a no. We have the grand trial right then and there, but you know,
My man,
Bug
you can
versus
do better
Dark,
than
it's
that.
just not really a competition.
No.
But hey, it did give me a chance to bring out Spike for the first time,
Hey,
so that was
there-
pretty cool.
You see him? You see him, right? You see him? You see him? That tiny little guy. Tiny little guy. Right there, right there. I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him. Don't ask me why he is there, but foreshadowing.
Send these dark Pokemon back to the abyss! Now we're off to save Lily and Nebby. If you wish to see the president, you'll have to get through all of us. Okay.
Bowling!
No, we can't let
It's not
you stop
dodgeball, but it's
Lisa
close
Lee.
enough.
You are too late. With Nebby's powers, we will be able to
Nebby,
open up
no!
a portal to
Oh yeah!
another dimension where Necrozma is waiting. There, Guzma and I will defeat it, and I will save all my precious Pokemon. But I'm sure you have many questions as to how Gladeon and
Nope.
Lily are tied into all of this. For I am none other than their mom. I mean, I didn't want to assume, but yeah, it was pretty obvious. She then goes on to say that she will back off if I were to beat her in a Pokemon battle. So I do, but then she goes,
And then she still
uses
says
Nebby's
no.
powers, and her, along with Guzma, jump into a portal, leaving Nebby
Did Guzma do what I think he was doing?
in the shape of a stone. They are most likely way over their heads, so we figured it's a good idea to go after them. And in order to do so, we need a legendary Pokemon that can transport us across dimensions.
Big
Apparently,
ol'
they can only
lion,
be summoned by two
Mufasa.
flutes, the Moon and Sun Flute. Gladeon already has one, and the other one is on Pony Island. We have our heading. We arrive at Seafolk Village.
We
and
have
are
our
greeted
hitting.
by
Here we go.
Captain Mina, who then points us to talk to a girl named Hapu. Hopefully this is the person that can help us locate the island's
Nope.
kahuna, who can then tell us more about this
Nope.
legendary Pokemon that we know little to nothing about. The world hangs in the balance. Yeah, we don't have a kahuna here. Oh, well, that is incredibly unhelpful.
Then just give me what I
Okay,
need
speaking
and go
of
along your
ruining
way.
Your hope, meet me later at the Ruins of Hope. So that just happened. Her grandmother showed up later and showed us how to move giant boulders. I left for a moment to go get something, and then we headed over to the ruins. While there, we
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ruins of Hope. So
Wait
that just
a
happened.
minute.
Her grandmother showed up later and
Hold
showed
on.
us how to
You guys
move
saw that,
giant
right?
boulders. I left for a moment.
You see that, right? It's an orange spiky thingy. I'm thinking Larvesta.
Go get something, and then we headed over to the ruins. While there, we witnessed Hapu receiving a blessing from the island's guardian, and she became the brand new kahuna of Pony Island. And because she's kahuna, now apparently she's allowed to tell us that the flute we need is on Executor Island. Was all of this necessary? I don't know, but we have our heading. We arrive on
Again.
Executor Island, and ooh, what a sight. We save the Alolan Executors by removing the pincers that are stuck on their head. I caught a Tropius because they are awesome, and
That's
shut
what I was
up, it's not
thinking.
like I'm gonna be using it anyway. The Sun Flute is ours. Back on Pony Island in the vast Pony Canyon, there is a shrine that we're supposed to play the flutes at. Blocking the entrance, Dulce of the Ultra Recon Squad
And
tries
he's
to stop
back.
me once again. I am much better than
They
I was
could have done
before,
so much
and
more with
maybe
these
I
guys
can
than just
even
a quick
take on
battle and a
Necrozma
little bit of
myself.
story, but
now watch my amazing
that's just me.
powers. Pipe hole. Use nasty plot. Yeah, okay. Lily and I pressed on,
Bye-bye.
and the only thing now standing in my way was a giant commo and a Noivern, because my next trial just happened to be on the way.
I loved
Looking
these
at the
mons,
situation and common
but
trends of this cursed island challenge, even though
yeah, any kind
Pollen
of
was
fairy
strong
type,
against both,
goodbye.
I had a pretty good feeling that Kamo or the Noivern had something that could one-shot Pollen, so I resorted to the best strategy I knew how, by having Gumball use Toxic and stall until Kamo died. Not
Just
the
a
most dignified
pure
strategy I've done. But, hey,
fortress.
this easily got the Kamo out of the way and allowed Spike to finish off the Noivern, and bestowing upon us the Dragon Z Crystal, which is useless to me. We climb an absurd amount of stairs, and with whatever air we
because there's
have left in
no
our
bug
lungs,
dragon
we
Pokemon.
play-
Pokemon, give us the bug dragon Pokemon. We've been waiting for it, and it would be an amazing mon, which you've had plenty of opportunity, including that Flygon.
The flutes. The music awakens Nebby, and it evolves into a giant lion-looking Pokemon. Turns out that this was the Pokemon that can transport us across dimensions, and it was with us the entire time. And just as we were about to leave, so how'd it go? Run! That thing is a monster! Whoa, yeah, and I thought Eternatus looked weird. In its newest shiny form, Nebby and Necrozma duke it out. He fought bravely, but Necrozma was stronger, and eventually Necrozma
why do that as the
prevailed,
fight?
allowing it to
The
absorb
cutscene
and
of the
fuse
game
into
is so
Nebby.
good.
With that done,
That
more portals
art
opened up in the
is so
sky,
good.
and these weird Pokemon come out of them, including the one that I have been searching for. Finally!
Which, can you
but it
even
looks
get
like
an
I gotta
Ultra
deal
Sun?
with this Aslan imposter
Or is
first.
that an Ultra
Once
Moon?
again, I am put in that classic situation where I don't know what's effective against this thing. But regardless, faithful and reliable Tanjiro was able to land some good hits.
Tanjiro!
Good thing I taught Tanjiro Bulldoze, because that was perfect, and it took Necrozma out. Defeated, Necrozma retreats through a wormhole, leaving the island
Gliscopod has some
enshrouded
high
in
attack, but
darkness.
darn, did it
Okay,
really
but not
one-shot
exactly
it?
like the darkest day, it's more like the second darkest day. You have to go after it. Here, take a ride on our Lunala. It will allow you to travel through dimensions as well. Defeat
Nonchalantly.
Necrozma.
Here's a
Save
Lunala,
the
right on
world.
this one.
Riding on top of the Lunala, I am transported to Ultra Metropolis, Dulce's home planet, where Necrozma is waiting on the top of a tower. And it is there that I am met with the biggest challenge yet. More stairs. I managed to climb to the top of the tower.
Okay, come on
massively out
now.
of shape and out of breath, but still ready to defeat Necrozma once and for all. But when I reached him, he wasn't done.
Before Legends Arceus came out, this was the big bad boss that I love to death, but the very first time I did it, holy crap.
Necrozma used the rest of its power to transform into its final form, his Ultra form. Okay, well, you may be bigger, more shiny, but Tanjiro beat you once, he'll beat you again. Wait, level 60?
Yeah?
Impossible. In the blink of an eye, my entire team was obliterated. And just like that, my entire journey was over. But you know what? I feel like I deserve a pass on this one. Like,
Was that his butt?
there was no way that I could have known that that thing was going to be this strong, let alone adequately prepare for it. Like, bruh, this is real life, man. I don't have a device that lets me see into the future. I'm just saying this whole thing was kind of rigged. So here's what happened. In fairness, I was given a second chance. However, I would need to make a sacrifice of one of my own Pokemon. And unfortunately, I had to pick Pollen. But who knows? Maybe it was better this way. So thank you, Pollen, for everything that you did for the team. And with that sacrifice, my team was revived,
couldn't
and this
do that.
time, we defeated Ultra Necrozma. By toxic stalling again. Yes,
Yup.
I know. I'm not proud of it either. Jeez. Get another chance at life.
every
only to use
victory is a
super cheesy
victory.
strategy to beat a big bad boss. It's not the most satisfying feeling in the world, but it was the only one I could think of. But turns later, an amount of used up max potions, power of friendship, and oh, thank goodness Gumball knows sturdy. Necrozma goes down, and we save the world once again. But holy crap, that was rough. you're back. I see that using your mastery of the Z crystals, you were able to save the world. Oh yeah, I totally forgot I had those. But I mean, it's not like I would have been able to use them anyway. Do you want this poi pole? No. Do you want beast balls? Well, actually, I have beast balls. I mean, yes, thank you. Let's see, where did we leave off? Ah, yes, my final trial. Reinvigorated with life, my Pokemon and I headed back to Seafolk Village to challenge Captain Mina. But considering the fact that I just fought a giant Doom Dragon, going up against her team of fairy Pokemon was just not nearly as challenging. My team handled them with ease.
Sure?
I think I'm done, right? But unfortunately, no, because apparently that was only the first half of the trial. Now I need to go battle all the other captains that I met along the way and get petals from them. And then I can battle the final totem Pokemon. So, to speed things up, give me all your petals. Finally, I brought all of the petals back,
sounds about
and they
right.
turned into a rainbow
That was the longest
flower.
trial
Ooh,
in the
how
world
pretty.
to get
And then
petals
they
for a
attracted
flower.
the totem Rabombi. Pollen? Is that you? And with that, we obtained the Fairy Z crystal. And finally, yes, finally, it is time for the grand trial on Executor Island where Kahuna Hapu is waiting for us. Her ground Pokemon were strong, but Tanjiro was just stronger. We are one step closer to our objective. But before challenging the Elite Four, it was time to do what I came here for. Bug hunting. Heck yes. I don't think this is the right place. Nope.
League of Legends!
Ooh, that is a
Yu-Gi-Oh!
But no.
The references, I love them.
Okay, well this place is just weird. So no. Nope. 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 Get me out of here.
I love...
Oh my gosh, what just happened to me? I'm so flippy! Oh, what a nightmare that was.
That was awesome.
I think we're here. The moment we've all been training for is here. We have lost a lot of good members to bring us to where we are now, but all we can do is make them proud by what we do next. Some of you haven't been with us long, but in this short time, you have already convinced me that this is a team of champions.
Yes, sir!
Now let's do this and get off this cursed island. Next round of Mollisadas are on me. First of the Elite Four was Mullane and a team full of Steel-type Pokemon. Now, Fire types would absolutely be perfect here, but for the longest time, I just didn't have one. Until now, enter Solar, the Volcarona. Let me tell you, she was just a true powerhouse. Those Steel-type Pokemon didn't stand a chance. Olivia was the next Elite Four member, and she came back with vengeance with her rock Pokemon, specifically her Cradilla.
Oh my gosh,
but say hello to my second newest member, Escanor, the Buzzwole.
Escanor!
Rock
Yo, I love that.
Who decided that? Now, die. Acerola was the next member.
We're just throwing fortresses everywhere. Bowling, basketball, soccer. Might as well just go for the trifecta. And then we have this girl who is the epitome of ghost types right here. Look at that.
I didn't have anyone that was super effective against her Pokemon, but when in doubt, just hit them really hard. And Solar once again came out and stacked with a Quiver Dance and sent those ghost Pokemon back.
Where the heck did you get a Volcarona though? I don't even remember getting a
victory.
Larvesta or anything like that in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
At the final Elite Four member, Kahili, and her
and there's a golf ball.
Something for the rest of the team to do. So after a tough battle with all of her flying Pokemon and a quick chat with Kahili that badminton is probably better, all that was left was the champion. Except wait,
I can't agree with that.
This league doesn't have a champion yet. When I reached the top of the mountain, Professor Kukui was there to greet me. As the man that set up Alola's first Pokemon League, he wanted to witness and crown the very first champion of the Alolan region. Who could have guessed that the final battle, the one to decide it all, would be between me and none other than my rival, Jagger Jimbob Jow.
Which I think was a pretty cool twist.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
He's going on a full anime spree. I love this. Which, by the way, his whole team, you're seeing all the credits and stuff of this, which is really, really cool too. Fortress with the stall tactics, like always. Delivering so fast. This is so cool! And then his stupid Incineroar at the end. Wait, but you have Popsicle, right? You have the answer for the cat. Oh no, you have Golisopod. Golisopod, Razor Shell, just... You're good. It's also a dark type. You just first impression. Dude, this is sick! He used the ZMZ! When the Fire Nation attacked! Yo, this is 100%. No wonder his name is Tanjiro. Yo, this is sick. First form, water bleeding. Yo, that was amazing. For real this time. Yo, that was amazing. That was a beautiful piece of animation. Yo, if you guys do not know that guy, please go subscribe to him. I'll leave it up in the bottom in the description down below. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for all the love and support you give to me. Make sure you go show the support to everyone on his team as well. And I will see you guys in the very next video.